Elections. India is a democratic country. The citizens of India elect and choose their leaders. These elected leaders form the government. The process by which we elect our leaders is called elections. Before we read about elections, we need to become familiar with certain terms. Vote, making a choice between two or more candidates. This is done through a ballot paper that contains the list of candidates. Ballot, a system of voting secretly and in writing. Voters, people who cast their votes to elect their leaders. Voting, the process by which voters choose their leaders. All Indian citizens above the age of 18 years have the right to vote. They are called voters. Political parties in India. A political party is a group of people who believe in a common set of ideas called ideology. They have common goals and similar ways to achieve them. They contest elections and enjoy political power upon winning. India has a multi-party system. Some of the major political parties in India are Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, Indian National Congress, INC, Bahujan Samaj Party, BSP, Samajwadi Party, SP, Aam Aadmi Party, AAP, Communist Party of India, CPI, Communist Party of India, Marxist, CPIM, Janata Dal United, JDU, and Shiv Sena. There are also various regional parties in India that are very active in states. Ballot papers and symbols. After selection of candidates is complete, a list of competing candidates is prepared by the officer of the Election Commission, known as the Returning Officer. Ballot papers are printed with the names of the candidates and the symbols allotted to each of the candidates. Candidates of recognized parties are given their party symbols.
Extended learning.
Voter education. Election Commission of India in 2009 formally adopted voter education and electoral participation to educate the voters that they participate in the working of democracy when they vote wisely. Wise choice during elections gives us a strong government. Role of Election Commission. The Election Commission, with the Chief Election Commissioner as its head, plays a very important role in conducting elections in India. This body is given the responsibility of conducting free and fair elections. The Election Commission announces the dates, decides the place where voting would take place, recruits personnel for the counting of votes, and also announces the election results. It sees that rules and regulations are not broken by political parties, candidates, or voters. Elections and their preparation. The elections are conducted by the Election Commission of India. A lot of preparation is made before elections. The whole country in the case of Lok Sabha elections and that particular state in the case of Legislative Assembly elections is divided into constituencies. After this, the voters' list of each constituency is prepared and published. Next, the nomination papers are filed by the candidates. Thereafter, nomination papers are scrutinized by the Election Commission. The next stage is the campaign conducted by all the candidates and the parties. The election campaign ends 48 hours before the poll takes place. The last step is the counting of votes and declaration of the results. The representatives are elected to form the government. Once elected, they work for the welfare of the people. Voting is the most important fundamental right as well as duty of the citizens of any country. Everybody should vote to form a good government. In India, we have elected representatives who work at the union, state and local levels. How voting takes place? Voting is done through a secret ballot system. Polling stations are places where people go to cast their votes on the day of election. Polling stations are set in different places like schools and community halls. On entering the polling station, the voter's name is checked in the electoral roll. The voter then casts his or her vote for the candidate of his or her choice. Since 1998, the Commission has started using electronic voting machines instead of ballot boxes. The voter has to simply press a button on the side of a candidate's party symbol to cast his or her vote. After each vote, the machine locks itself and can only be unlocked using a new ballot number by a government officer in charge.
Extended learning. VVPAT stands for Voter Verifiable Paper Audit Trail. It allows voters to verify that their votes have been recorded accurately by the EVMs. When a voter casts his or her vote, the VVPAT machine prints a slip containing the name and symbol of the candidate they have voted for. The VVPAT system was first used in India in the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. Competency-based discussion. Why is it important for all the citizens of India above 18 years of age to vote? Points to remember. India is a democratic country where some people form the government to run the country. Political parties contest elections and enjoy political power upon winning. Voting is the most important fundamental right as well as the duty of the citizens of any country. Voting is done by secret ballots. Since 1998, the Commission has started using electronic voting machines instead of ballot boxes.